everyone, Tierra here from Gypsyfae Creations. Thanks so much for tuning in. I believe it was back in March. I did a bookish fandom soap based off of one of my new favorite series of books, A Court of Thorns and Roses, and one particular character in there, Rhysand, who is my book boyfriend. And I had an idea for another soap for that theme, and that is the Night Court, or the city that Rhysand is from, is called Velaris. And so I'm going to make a structural soap here with a layering technique and a stencil, and I'll tell you more about it as I go on. But I'm going to mix together my lye solution into my oils here. I also have some kaolin clay and coconut milk in here, and just get it to a light trace. It would help if my goggles were on. Hold up. I'll have to put a picture up of where the inspiration came from, but this is the symbol, upside down, the symbol of Velaris. I bought these stickers off of Amazon, and I guess people who have that Cricut machine make really awesome things, and I don't own one. So there was two different sizes and different colors that she sent me, but I think I'm going to put one on my car. No surprise there. This is basically what the symbol for Velaris looks like. It has like the mountains and the 3 stars up there, and so that's what I'm going for in this soap. So I'm going to start off by pouring in some of this batter that is very, very liquidy, because I don't want it to set up on me while I am working on the first layer. So I think I'm going to start with about that much. This is the Gunmetal and Glam color in here from Soapbox Micas, and maybe a little bit more. We'll do that, and I'll give that a mix and pour that in. We'll wait for that to set up, and we'll make some mountains. So I've got mold over here, making a small guy of this. My fragrance is Night Blooming Jasmine, and this is a Bath & Body Works dupe that I got from Crafter's Choice. The smell and the flowers and all the things that Velaris stands for, night, the blooming jasmine throughout the city, it just made sense to put that in there. And it's a very, very springy scent. So this is the perfect time of year for this. I'm going to go ahead and pour in all of this. I'm going to let it set up a little bit till it's firm enough that I've made this little stencil out of cardboard and tape to look like the mountains. So I'll just drag that through there and make a little mountain range in there. So I'll go ahead and scrape this out. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to pour off some of this batter into this little guy here. And this is just a little bit of titanium dioxide and Lady Midnight by Soapbox Micas. I used that color in the previous Rhysand soap. And then in here I have some dark navy blue that I'm going to put in there for the sky. So I'm not going to mix those yet. I'm going to wait until this guy is ready to go. So I also went ahead and put in a layer, a mica line layer in there, just so that those mountains in the sky are contrasted and there's a little gold pop in there. I am going to start pouring in my batter, but I have here some embeds. Yep, they all fit. I always forget to check that. Of stars that I'm going to put in there to look like these little stars that are hovering over top. I'm going to try to carefully pour in my soap batter like that and not mess up that bottom layer. kind of feel like the mica line got a little messed up there, but we'll see. Alright, I'm going to start by putting in 2, 1 on each side, and then I'll put in a little more of the batter and put on that last star. Oops, you are not even. That's fine. Right. And give this a little whack so that all those little crevices get filled in with that batter. Put that last star in there and the rest of my batter. And then I'm going to put on some moons on the top of this. Might have to mound it up a little bit. And the rest of my batter that I did in that Lady Midnight shade. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape this out and give it another good pound on the ground. And then I'll show you what the embeds are. Alright, I was interrupted there by a knock at the door and people trying to clean my carpets. I don't know why I even answer the door anymore if it's not like the roof or carpets or windows. Anyway, I am just going to drizzle on some of this Lady Midnight color here. And then I'm going to take a chopstick and make some swirls. I've got some little moon embeds and I'm going to put on the top of this. Just like the other one I did with the stars. Only I wanted to do moons on this one because of the stars are on the inside. And that looks so pretty. Just clean up these edges a little bit and put those embeds on. I hope this turns out because I always stress about doing sculpted layers with stencils. I just don't ever feel like I get what I want because I keep going at it and then I end up with nothing left. Alright. I think I'm going to put them I think I'm going to put them on like that. Think about this. Maybe on that side. I think that works. That'll do. So you guys, I have another Instagram account if you are interested in books. I get a lot of subscription boxes and I'm always posting pictures about things I'm reading or a new book that I get or the fandom bookish things, candles and such that I purchase. I just recently reorganized my bookshelves thinking that it was going to be therapeutic and it was very stressful. But it looks good and I have issues because I am obsessed with books and I think I collect them more than I actually read them, but so is the case. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give this a spray with the rubbing alcohol. I'm going to give it a little bit of glitter. Do I want this one? No. Let's do this one. I should label these. I have no idea what these glitters are. Just know they're sparkly and they're like different shapes. Or some are fine, some are chunky. But I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, I'm going to let this sit. Very simple soap. 24 hours and then I'll come back and cut it and hopefully we get some mountains in there. Alright, I'm back to cut this. I'm going to start by cutting off a little end piece here. And I always get nervous with sculpted layers. I really do. I always feel like I'm not going to get what I'm going for. But so far, I think this is going to look really good. Okay. Gotta be really careful because those embeds in there are just a little bit harder than the other parts of the soap because I made them in advance. So So they've hardened up a little bit, but I love that. I think that is really awesome. I really love that mountain mountainscape, landscape, mountaintops with a gold mica line on there. And I actually took that bumper sticker or that decal that I had and I traced. Let me find it. Will I be able to find it? Yes, there it is. So I took some paper and I laid it over top of this and I actually traced the mountains on there and then traced that onto my stencil that I made out of cardboard. So I think it turned out pretty cool. Alright, so this is just the last of the 2 that I had planned. I don't know if I'm going to do any more, but it was fun. I love this book series and I hope that you guys love this soap just as much as I love the books, because it really looks like something out of A Court of Thorns and Roses. What was I going to say? Oh, I remember. I'm going to put a unboxing at the end of this, because since I'm doing so many fandom soaps, I am going to be doing a whole bunch of Game of Thrones inspired soaps, and I did one and that seemed to go off very well, and I'm making mistakes by only making 9 bars of things right now. Eventually I'll get it right and start making 2 loads of things, but I'm going to be making big batches of Game of Thrones inspired soaps, and I will leave the unboxing of some of the scents I got from Wholesale Supplies Plus at the end of this, so you guys can see some of the amazing scents they came up with. I only bought 4 to start with, but I plan on buying a whole lot more. So there we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, just give me a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe if you are new. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comment section down below. And until next time, I hope you guys have a very nice day, and I'll smell you later. So just a few of the goodies that I got, because you don't need to see things like sodium hydroxide and stuff. Melt and pour. I love getting my melt and pour from Wholesale Supplies Plus, because they have like the low sweat stuff and I like that. Only I meant to buy the clear and I bought the white, and I've done that so many times it's not funny. So now I have like more white and no clear. More activated charcoal. We are doing the hardwood this time. I think last time I used the coconut, and now we're using hardwood. Black oxide pigment powder. This is going to be great for also getting dark black soaps, like the Harry Potter's head was not dark enough in my opinion. Trying to think. Yeah, okay, whatever. In here are my fragrances that I purchased, and I only started off with a few of the Game of Thrones fragrances because they weren't all available and I couldn't wait, and I had to get the ones that were available. I don't want to try all of them. I'm probably even going to try like 8 or 9 of the 20 different ones. So let's see, the first 4 that I've got, I have, see, there we go, you can focus, there you go. We've got Lannister's Cabernet, Iron Islands, Winterfell, and then King of the North. So I'm going to start sniffing these. And I don't have the notes in front of me, and if I did, they're really long anyway, so I won't bore you with that. When I use them, I will tell you what's in them. So King of the North smells like a man. It smells like a cologne man. Winterfell. I don't know. Kind of has a funny smell. I think there might be notes of smoke in that. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. There's like, I like it separately. There's like notes in it that I'm like, I like that and I like that, but together, not so much. Maybe it'll smell better when I get it in soap. Alright, Lannister Cabernet. Let's see what that smells like. It smells like a wine. I really like that. That's really nice. It smells like a dark red wine, but very fruity. And then Iron Islands. That's weird also. It kind of smells like an ocean scent with like hints of coffee in it. So I don't know. I don't know if it's wrong with my nose. So I'm not going to go off of that. So when I soak with these, I will be sure to read off the notes that are in them. But there we have it. Those are the 4 fragrances that I've gotten so far, and I'll go buy other ones probably now.